Well, Chinese authorities have developed a new surveillance tool. It's called the gait recognition. It's a software that can identify people using their body shapes and how they walk, even if your face is hidden from a camera. This is already, in fact, being used by police in China, and it's raising a lot of concerns about how far this technology will go and how deep will this deep brother thing go in the country. Another thing they have is called the social credit system, and it doesn't allow you to be a bad citizen. It's going to go into place in 2020, but already I've read that they've generated 7 million punishments. So this is sort of the scary stuff. We've read about it for a long time, but it's coming into existence.
Yeah, I think this is new totalitarianism, and we've got to put this in a historical context. I mean, you can imagine what this kind of technology would be used under a Lenin or a Mao. Unfortunately, the trajectory of human rights and freedom in China is going the wrong way. We've seen Xi Jinping in many ways take plays out of Mao's playbook. So I think this is incredibly disturbing.
Improving lives, increasing connectivity across the world. That's the great promise offered by data-driven technology.
Stop killing our children! Stop killing our children!
But in China, it also promises greater state control and abuse of power. This is the next groundbreaking development in data-driven technology: facial recognition. And in China, you can already withdraw cash, check in at airports, and pay for goods using just your face. The country is the world's leader in the use of this emerging technology. And China's many artificial intelligence startups are determined to keep it that way in the future. Companies like Yitu,
We are pioneering artificial intelligence research and innovation in the hope of creating a safer, faster, and healthier world.
第一次发现，参加展会可以不必排队。
Yitu is creating the building blocks for a smart city of the future, where facial recognition is part of everyday life. This could even extend to detecting what people are thinking.
人工智能
Facial recognition, they can read people's emotions, and we are actually now working on these innovative demonstrations and technology.
But the Chinese government has plans to use this new biometric technology to cement its authoritarian rule. The country has ambitious plans to develop a vast national surveillance system based on facial recognition. It'll be used to monitor its 1.4 billion citizens in unprecedented ways, with the capability of tracking everything from their emotions to their sexuality.
What you buy, how you spend your time, if you jaywalk, if you smoke on a train, if you criticize the government, even a family of friends. I mean, this is...
It's going to track what apps you're on your phone.
It's helping them to identify wanted suspects in real time. What worries some people here is that as the technology develops, so too does the capacity for it to be abused.
那么所有的人在这个生活当中都处在严密的监控之下你不能做任何政府不喜欢的事情如果是这样子的话，我个人认为就相当于进入一个极权主义的一个状态，这是一个很恐怖的状态。
Already the authorities are using facial recognition to name and shame citizens, even for minor offences like jaywalking.
And in China, this is the tip of the proverbial iceberg, because their plan is that by 2021, they're going to have 600 million cameras all over the country. Every citizen, seriously, every citizen will be tracked.
I know this.
And they're going to be given a score they're going to be given a behavioral score, and if the score is good, if you act good, you get perks like better transit, better transportation, better hospital, a gym membership. If you're bad, you get put on a blacklist and you suffer problems with travel and other issues.
Steve,
I mean, that's
Steve,
as Orwellian as it gets.
This is going on now. In fact, have you ever noticed here in New York City, where I am and you are, do you know that whenever there is any murder anywhere, any suspect, we always have a picture of him. And nobody ever says, wait a minute, are there cameras on every corner? Yes. And let me also tell you something. For those of you who are trying to get your credit scores okay, you know, your FICO and this FICO and Equifax, there are going to be new algorithms, seriously, that are going to base your credit worthiness not so much on your payment history and all of the usual factors, but who your friends are, how long you are online. Steve, this is not the future. We live in a 24/7 real-time panopticon. We are watched every step of the way.
Without checks and balances, China will keep finding new ways to violate the human rights of its citizens. What's already happening in Xinjiang is a warning the rest of the world must heed.